Savathun, the Witch Queen, hive god of cunning and lies. After the death of her brother Oryx, Savathun went into hiding. Not out of fear, of course, but out of strategy.
Okay, so there's gonna be some
In her
more
greatest
aspects.
trick yet, stealing our most sacred resource. The one thing we thought she could never touch. The light.
I wonder how the gameplay is going to work, because I'm considering, well, they've got supers, of course, but also, how are we going to kill them? Unless they're like bosses. And there's new weapons. Spears. Oh wow, you can actually like destroy them, like by hand. That's cool.
I cannot wait just to reach out and just crush a hive ghost in my hand.
Yeah, I mean, we've been defined by the light for so long. This is uncharted territory for us. I mean, we're in strange new places. Like the throne world, it's haunting, but it's gorgeous.
It's
the
beautiful.
raid.
There's a lot to love.
Because I bet
There's a few things we saw on the trail that we haven't talked about yet.
Savathun and her lucent brood.
Light.
This is the biggest threat Guardians have faced yet, so we need to find new weapons to match their power.
Spears.
The Glaive.
Oh, the Glaive.
I love this thing. It's brutal and elegant. It's this new energy weapon with melee abilities, mid-range projectiles, and defensive capabilities. It's our first ever first-person melee weapon, and it is such an awesome tool for the battlefield.
Wow.
The Glaive feels
It
so good.
shoots.
Just jump in and unleash these brutal melee combos and transition right to an energy blast. It's really powerful and has a lot of utility.
So, we've told you about what the Glaive can do. Now let's talk about how you're gonna get your hands on one. These weapons don't come out of chests at the end of missions, and you're not gonna find one roaming around the throne world. Your first Glaive is not going to be found. It's going to be built.
Yes,
Built.
weapon crafting is coming to Destiny 2.
Weapon crafting?
Now, chasing weapons has been an integral part of the Destiny Pursuit game since the beginning. And over the years, we've added more deterministic paths to get the roles that you want on guns. Think things like Umbral engrams and the raid chest.
Weapon crafting unlocks the freedom to choose all that and more. It gives us ultimate control over the guns. Now, this is a combat-focused crafting and progression system. That means the more you use these weapons, the more objectives you complete with them, the more you'll level them up, and the more powerful they grow over time. And at launch, here's the awesome thing. You'll be able to craft all Throne World weapons, new raid weapons, and the seasonal weapons. There's just a ton of stuff to do in this system. And the Witch Queen is just the beginning of weapon crafting. We have plans to add more craftable weapons, both legacy and new, throughout the year.
We've seen and we've talked about a lot
do
of
they
really
choose
cool
the perks
features,
now,
but
or
let's
is it
get
just
right into
make
the meat
them?
of it. Let's talk about the Witch Queen campaign.